It's the most infamous comic book movie of all time. Warner Brothers' Batman and Robin seemed poised to be a home run when it was released 20 years ago on June 20th, 1997. Why? Well, director Joel Schumacher was fresh off a surprise hit with 1995's Batman Forever, and most of his team was returning. Though Schumacher lost lead Val Kilmer as Batman, George Clooney, the promising star of TV's ER, quickly stepped in to don the cape and Batman voice thing. You know that gravelly deep Batman voice? I'm George Clooney. One of the world's top box office draws, Arnold Schwarzenegger, came aboard as the villainous Mr. Freeze. And there were talents like Batman Forever's Chris O'Donnell as Robin and clueless breakout Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl, plus an Oscar nominee Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy to round out a star-packed cast. The movie was stacked, so what could go wrong? Well, how can we put this? Apparently everything. To find out what specifically did go wrong, The Hollywood Reporter's comic book movie destination, Heat Vision, caught up with Schumacher and 8 other people who labored over the film. So, why didn't the movie shape up as hoped? For starters, Arnold signed on for a cool $25 million. It costs $1 million every time I make a freeze pun. Kiss my ice.
All right, everyone, chill.
The cast ate the money up, says producer Peter McGregor Scott. It's tough when you wake up in the morning and just spent $25 million. Oh dear, but he was great. The production of Batman and Robin inspired a type of hysteria that's common today, but was quite unusual 20 years ago. Media and fan interest was intense throughout its production, leading to a security issue. According to McGregor Scott, they were getting $10,000 for a picture of Arnold, and we had a fabric tent around him when he would walk from his trailer to the stage. I'm going to set. Clooney was the lead, but he didn't quite yet have the star wattage of Schwarzenegger on set. While the small-time character actors were wowed to see the Terminator in person, Clooney didn't loom as large, though he did enjoy humorously talking about his uncomfortable costume. If you don't remember, he couldn't move his neck. Another big negative for the film, Alicia Silverstone was the victim of body shaming in the press and even got grief from the production office. Her Batgirl character was introduced as a way to bring in a younger female audience to the franchise, but the actress faced intense media scrutiny after being cast that her male co-stars never did. Silverstone, then just a teenager, was criticized by fashion critics after presenting at that year's Oscars. Schumacher and Silverstone's spokesperson issued a statement in her defense and to assure the press she was training hard for the role of Batgirl. In the production office, she also became the target of a joke after rumors circulated Silverstone was having trouble in costume fittings. For Schumacher, his goal with Silverstone's Barbara was to make her more than just this little blonde girl in a boarding school costume. There were even earlier warning signs that Batman and Robin might be in trouble. Schumacher and screenwriter Akiva Goldsman went straight from Batman Forever to A Time to Kill, right back to Batman and Robin. Akiva was very leery about Batman and Robin. We had a couple very serious discussions about it, and he was right about it in the long run, says Schumacher. Reviews were less than kind. Still, the movie opened at number 1 on June 20th, 1997 with $42 million on its way to $238 million worldwide on a $125 million budget. But it ended its box office run nearly $100 million short of Batman Forever's haul. The movie was called the second worst Batman movie of all time from the Hollywood Reporter critics John DeFore and Jordan Mintzer, who said the film killed the franchise and logically should have been Batman and Robin meet Batgirl or Batman and Robin will be embarrassed for a long time. Head to THR.com for lots more from Schumacher and the crew, including a Schwarzenegger battery acid leak, the director taking all the blame, and more. How do you remember Batman and Robin? Was it as bad as all that? Was it worse? And who wants to defend it? Let me know in the comments, guys. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Paul Gostabile, and man, this was cold. Goodbye, guys.